Good morning, happy Tuesday. Hem here with your tarot readings for the day. I'm doing our readings from the Top That Tarot Deck. Sorry, it's the Tarot Deck by Top That Publishers. But as you can tell, I said it incorrectly, so I'm just going to shut this box. Right, my lovelies, do you think the lighting's better? I changed it a little bit. I think it has made a tiny bit of difference. I hope it has. I hope it's better than it was yesterday. Okay, my lovelies, let's get our readings. I went on a little bit yesterday and I am apologetic for that. I was just really enjoying the reading, and then I was like, yeah, just like, you know, it's like nearly 15 minutes of chat. I was like, oh no, it's meant to be like shorter than that, just to give everyone a little overview, not to like take up all your time for the day. Okay, I'm at risk of doing that again if I don't get our cards. Let's get our cards, shall we? Okay, I won't ask you to pick them this time because that is probably what took our time up, wasn't it? Right, let's have a look what the angels want to tell us today on this Tuesday, the 7th of October. Have you seen all these little fairies flying around me? They're so cute. I love them. Do you know, I can see them. I can see fairies. I've been so lucky in my life. One time I was outside and I just saw this little face in the in this like little flower bush. There's like these flowers, and I looked and I went to say hello and it got really startled and sort of shrunk back. But I saw it. Look, did you see that one? It's so beautiful. It's always like, because we know you're talking about us. Right, are you ready, my lovelies? Let's get our reading for today, for Tuesday the 7th of... Interesting. Right, you got 6 of Wands. What did you have yesterday? You had the 7 of Wands. It's very clear to me that the angels want you to take some action. Now, I'm going to ask them to channel it in because it's always better when it comes from them. And also when it comes from them, you're getting the exact message that you need for the day. So angels, why have you brought them the 6 today after the 8 yesterday? Because you had the 8 of Wands yesterday. You don't know what I'm talking about. Do check it out. Please do. Yeah, so why this 6 of Wands? Why have we brought it in? What do you want to say to people? And how is this important today? They said it's not important as such, but it's something you need to understand. Every time you move yourself forward and you take action, you break the spell on something that you didn't quite get or feared, okay? I like it. So they're saying that you don't have to stay stuck in old ways. These cards are brought to you very specifically to say to you, take action, move forward, do the things that you need to do. And I'm really sorry, guys, I'm going to have to pause just for a moment. Someone's waving at me there. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Someone was waving at me and needed to ask you a question. Okay, my lovelies, right. So it basically means that you don't need to fight as well. You don't need to fight for where you need to get to. You may have experienced things, but you need to take action rather than allowing that fight to ensue. It's almost as if how the angels are showing me it is like you're battling to be seen, heard, and even take those steps you need to take to have the life that you deserve. And they're saying, no. There's someone right. There's warring. I can see it, okay, going on over here, right? And there's someone standing in front going, no. Move away from that. You do not have to, because this is a real, do you know, it's quite interesting because the angels are showing me something that's kind of bringing up a bit of emotion for me. When I was a youngster, I always thought I had to fight to be heard, to be seen, to be witnessed, to be true. And no one really seemed to see me anyway. No one actually seemed that interested in what I was doing anyway, unless it was what they thought I ought to be doing. And it's a little bit like you've got into the mindset of that. And now you need to shift yourself out of the mindset of that so you can move yourself forward, okay? All right, so let's get our next card. Ooh, we got the devil. Why the devil, angels? Because if you allow restriction, because this is what they were just talking about, then this is where you get bound. You get stuck. You get stuck in old ways and old modes of thinking and behaving. Does this make sense? Right? Okay. Let's go back to what I was talking about myself, right? So if I kept hearing that I wasn't good enough, right, and that nobody wanted to witness me, no one wanted to talk to me, if I kept believing in that, then how could I do anything else? How could I do anything else but play small? Yeah? other people don't have the rights over the progression and the decisions that you're making. The other thing the angels are talking about is validation. The beautiful van just went past, by the way, with poppies all on the side of it. So beautiful, yeah. So I tell you about that. Poppies are hope, right? And new beginnings and stuff like that. So you don't need to allow this kind of, it's like someone's got their foot on your neck almost, and they're not kind of letting you move forward. And you're also looking for other people's perspective on things all the time. Your heart also knows the answers, and so does your mind. You also have the logical perception yourself. You don't need to keep looking outside of yourself. This is quite hard, because it's like you've got so strongly connected to this one type of being, that not person as in acting, that you're slightly overwhelmed with how you can get yourself forward, because you're so used to needing that validation, needing that permission. You don't need a permission slip anymore. The only permission slip you need is from yourself. I told one of my clients this quite recently. The only permission slip you ever need is the one from yourself. But you need to give it to yourself, and you can't expect others to give it to you. It's very, very important. I know sometimes it helps if you come and see a coach. Look, if you pay for a coach, or you pay for a counsellor, a therapist, or like psychotherapist or whatever, and you work with somebody in that way, that's different, because they're supporting you. Support is one thing, but permission slips from people who are in your life, that's a completely another thing. You don't need it. The angels are saying, no, they're literally doing this. So, yeah. It's that little emoji, isn't it? It's just, yeah. Boundary. It's a boundary emoji. I like that. Boundary emoji. Right, my loves, if you've got this far, I would love a thumbs up. If you do have a YouTube handle and you feel like joining our tribe, which I would love, please, please, please do hit the subscribe. Apparently, if you hit the notification bell as well, you'll know when things are coming out. Are you ready for your final card? Final card. It's not the most interesting card, but it is a card. It's the Three of Pentacles. Angels, why have you brought the Three of Pentacles? They're saying to step into collaboration, to step into a space that brings you money. You need to let go of the things that have been holding you back. You are in the early rungs of acceptance, of realizing that you're worth it. This is monetarily, abundance-wise. You're in the early rungs of it. The angels are saying you will get there. This is a slow trajectory, possibly. Although actually, it's funny, because they're saying the word slow trajectory, but then they're showing me a lot. So is it slow? He said it was slow, but what can come can be fast, because you've already gone through that stage of things being quite hard and difficult and taking you a long time. And they're saying you really need to give yourself permission to very gently start to move in the direction that will support you and make your life better. There you go, my lovelies. Namaste. Have a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Do check out these videos if you're interested and you haven't checked them out already, and do check out Monday's reading if you haven't had the time. Now, I would say put aside 15 minutes for yourself to check that out. Take a beautiful solo break and listen to the angels as they take you through that reading. Have a lovely day, everyone. I'm sending you so much love. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love, love, love. Bye, bye.